Hey guys, back with another episode for you on the SuperHawk, the VTR 1000, whatever you want to call it. I like SuperHawk better, SuperHawk 996. Anyway, so on this episode, I am going to deal with the carbs. We're going to get them off the bike and we're going to disassemble them. We're going to clean them. I don't have a rebuild kit, but I'm going to take them out, take a look at them, see how they are. I don't think they need to be rebuilt. I think they just need to be cleaned. There's nothing really super wrong with them, but the bowls can be emptied out. I don't know how much crud may be sitting in the bottom of them, but I figure we're this far, this much is apart. On the bike, let's just take them apart. Hope you guys had a great holiday and a good new year, and everyone is doing well, and I'll try to keep getting these videos out. I've got some things kind of going on where I might have some delay in my next video after this. I apologize for that, but just family stuff I got to take care of first. But please don't give up on the channel. I just gotta might have a little bit longer between videos. All right, hope this helps out.
Guys, I'm gonna make the decision here. I think I'm gonna take the cables off the carbs and clean out the float bowls and stuff like that. I'm just showing you how it's connected so I can get them back together. I'm gonna have to measure these two screws right here. I tried to mark the threads. To get these off, basically you undo this nut right here and that will come off, allow you to pull this back and slip this guy out, and then you undo this one right here too. Another option looks like I could undo this bracket right here, but then I look and it's all one piece connected over here. I don't want to do that. I really don't even want to take the throttle cables out, but these float bowls right here, here's the drain screw, so you attach a hose here and you open this and a bunch of crud and stuff should come out. I prefer to take the two screws out and pull the whole bowl off and then just clean it that way. But the drawback is I don't know how these gaskets are under here. I'm assuming the original, so I'm kind of hesitant to even take those off. But I'm afraid since this bike's been sitting for 2 years that stuff's kind of gummed up inside the jets and stuff. So I was thinking of just spraying a bunch of carb cleaner through the intakes, sloshing it around and getting it to drain out the bowl. But I'm really not sure. I'm kind of hesitant right now of which way to go. So in the meantime, I got the choke cable fixed with the new part. It's on there. I don't know if you can see that well. Sorry, there it is. So you put the metal tube inside this, like kind of rubber hose, push it down, then you put on the black plastic piece, and it's just held on by this, the rubber lip goes over this edge and grabs it. Then you pull the cable through, put the spring in, and then slide this guy on right here. Don't do what I did at first and put the spring behind this piece, because it won't work that way. And finally I got smart and said, hey, let me look at the other one. And that's how the other one was. So there's that piece. These right here, this plastic thing is the weak spot. This is where it breaks, right here. This part is screwed into the carb. This gets all the stress right here. When this bends and it snaps and leaves these inside the carb and this piece hanging out. This should be a metal piece. It's stupid that they cheaped out on this. Really stupid. Especially when the tube inside here, this 90-degree bend, is a metal tube, and then they go and put a plastic piece here. Everything else is metal except for this rubber spot. Just dumb. Really dumb. Alright. So I'm at the part, what do I do with the carbs? That's really where I'm at, guys. I'm going to figure something out, and I'll do another little video when I decide what I'm going to do. So note, these carbs, these carb cables coming in, throttle cables, the top cable actually goes to the top of the bracket when the carbs are seated the correct way, when they're face down. And the bottom cable goes to the bottom of the bracket when the carbs are flipped over the right way, like this. Top cable, top bracket, bottom cable, bottom bracket. And the top screw is extended almost twice as far as the bottom screw, it looks like. Alright, let's just undo those nuts. An easy decision. I took the carbs off. There they are in all their glory. That'll give me a chance to actually spray some cable lube down these guys, and they move real freely right now, but why not take the chance when they're off and put some cable lube down them. The adjustment for this one, this end has no extra nut like this one does, so it's going to go flush up against there. This one I'm not going to move this nut, so I know that's the point where it's at. And they go tight up. Oh boy. So the one nut will go right up against the back side of this, and then I'll tighten the other nut down. And the other one, the end of the cable, this metal end, the big fat metal end, will go right up against here. And then again, tighten the nut down. But this will allow me to clean these good. Like I said, spray some carb cleaner through here. I don't want to take these off because then the spring and the jets come out. But I'll clean them up and drain it out the back end. These are the largest throttle carburetors, or throttle bodies or carburetors, I'm not sure the difference, to be honest with you, ever fitted to a production bike up to this model years, from what I recall reading. So, and boy, they are massive. They're pretty dang heavy too. This is your idle control screw here. It just basically sets a stop that the throttle can return to. So if your idle's running way too fast, you want to back this down so this can close a little bit more. See in there, it looks kind of dirty actually. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a ring around there, so I'm going to flush all that out. Can you see down in there? Probably not. It's one of the slides down in there. So we'll see how it does. And don't forget to spray some in the idle hole right here. On the side, it'll leak out right away, but there's a little tiny jet in there. Little hole, I should say. Another thing I'm going to do is actually close these screws, spray some in, the bowl screws, so it does not drain out. Spray some in and let it kind of soak down in there. Then you'll see when I open it, it's just going to come flying out. Rid of that one. The trick is going gentle, otherwise it'll spray right back in your face. Now, hopefully you can see this, I'm going to open this one. And you take the screw all the way out just a little bit. And there it goes, see it? Let's open this other side. You want to tilt it side to side too, because it's this whole bowl here. Okay. I'm going to say that's pretty good. Spray this one a little bit more. That one doesn't look as clean as the other side. There we go. Turn this. Really fly out. And do this in a well ventilated place because it's quite flammable and probably not good to breathe. Boy, this one, that does not sound good on that side. That sounds right. This side does not sound right. It sounds like the diaphragm's ripped. That's gonna stink. Hear that? Now watch. And there's no, it's just instant back. That means this diaphragm under here is ripped. It's not doing that little suction. Doggone it. Now we gotta take this apart. And if it's ripped, you gotta order a new one, and they do wear out. Yeah, it should return slower like that, not like that. Glad I caught that right now. So we're going to take these 3 screws off the end, and there's a diaphragm and a big long spring under here.